No. Yeah, this dives even further into this. So Wade, like we have our whole text group, and Wade, like he's always throwing out hot topics in there. It's either me, him, or our boy Keenan throwing out hot topics. Wade threw it out there, like as a part of a book that he's writing, is why do men, specifically black men, get mad at when somebody calls you a bitch?
Like those are fighting words.
Those are fighting words, man.
Absolutely.
And I'll let you take it from there.
And why is that? I know. Why?
I guess, initially, yeah, it goes back, and I'm guilty of it. It goes back to that, like, you are calling me less of a man, and you're making me feminine.
And I can have my way with you. And I can have my way with you.
I'm docile, submissive.
And I'm not gonna let nobody think that they can have their way with me. And maybe that's just the masculine. Maybe that's just the. Let me ask you, Wade, is that toxic masculinity if I say?
So I don't believe in that whole
Okay.
So I don't believe in the idea that masculinity in itself is toxic, right? We can do acts that are toxic, that are problematic, but
And thank you. But that's what evokes from me. So if you call me a bitch, that make like James said, that makes me feel that I'm less than, I'm weaker than you, and you can have your way with me.
So can I ask you a follow-up question?
Yes.
How can a word make you feel less than?
Man, because I know it describes what you're thinking of me.
Words hurt.
Words hurt.
Hurt.
Are you comfortable giving up that level of control and identification?
I'm not, but I'm human. So we
yeah, that's a great
question.
That's a great
I
question.
wish I was at the level of life, man, to where I could deprogram myself
you could just walk
to not react to normal human stimuli.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's almost like if you calling me a bitch would liken if somebody walked up to my wife and slapped her in the face.
That's physical touch.
No, but that's how it makes me feel. Like I'm not talking about in a literal sense. That's how it would make me feel.
I respect that.
Because then now, what do I have to do? Like,
you have to act.
Am I supposed to sit there and ask why'd you slap her? Like, no, I have to act on it. But that's how it makes me feel inside. You know what I'm saying?
I just thought about the Instagram message that. Remember, it was that big old dude that. It was like an Instagram skit. And,
slap the girl's ass. And what you gonna do?
So,
gosh.
So,
hey, but like that's such a good question, dude.
Do I got time? But do I got time to sit back and rationalize why he called me a bitch?
Hey,
no.
But it's just,
but so there's a quote by Audre Lorde, who's this like really powerful, famous black feminist, and her quote says, "If I did not define myself for myself, I would be smashed in the imaginations of others and eaten alive," right? So the idea that someone could call you a bitch and that defines you means that you're allowing other people, right, to dictate, right, not just who you are, but how you see yourself. Wouldn't that be, right, the opposite of being a man, of a stereotypical man? Like, so are they not still doing the thing that you're trying to prevent them from doing?
Yeah, Wade, I'm just not that mature.
Deep. That's deep.
Like, Wade, I gotta be honest.
I love the honesty,
I gotta be
bro.
honest because
I'm not that mature.
Because look, man, I'm sorry, man. Like, yeah, maybe, I'm just not that mature to say.
So does it equate?
I love the honesty.
Does it equate to like a white person calling you the N-word?
Yeah.
So you agree that, hey, don't give somebody that much power.
What people say about you says nothing about you and everything about them. It says nothing about you.
Yeah, but the fact that you don't know me and got the audacity.
But that's the thing, they don't know you.
But got the audacity to try me like that. Like, it's almost like, but to James' point, to Damon's point in terms of the N-word, right?
Yeah.
We give it a pass because we say, if I say it to you, Wade, you understand what it's a term of endearment, right? But then if somebody white says it, then well, it depends. It depends on that. It depends
on that context.
But as friends, as friends,
Yeah.
it's like it's a term of endearment. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then if somebody white says it, it hits different because they may not even know you. You may not identify yourself with being a nigger, right?
Right.
But when they say it, you're like, dude, you just tried me. Because I know what you're insinuating behind that. A dude ain't gonna call you a bitch unless he got some negative feelings about you and he wants you to react to that shit. Like bitch, like saying bitch and saying inviting dudes to this, you know what that's gonna invoke. So dude just ain't just randomly, recklessly throwing that out there like that.
Yeah, I got you.
So if you throw
I'm
that out
curious
there
for
like
y'all's
that, we
thoughts.
got some issues.
And I love the honesty, right?
Yeah.
Because what you're modeling in court is like an ownership to say, I ain't there.
Yeah, I
now,
ain't there, man.
But I believe, though, the fact that we're having that this conversation, you'll think about it again, right? And then when the situation happens, maybe you'll be like, oh, that ain't even about me.
And I'm peaceful. That's the crazy. I'm a peaceful person. Right?
So Damo, let's get your thoughts,
No,
man.
man,
Like,
I don't want to like take it too far because, like, when I tell you this was one of the hottest topics that we talked about in our text thread that turned into a Zoom call.
recurring topic.
Oh man, I'm talking because you have some hotheads in that text group, and
Yeah.
it, like
Somebody call somebody a bitch, said, I'm fucking Zoom calling you right fucking now. But clear across the goddamn world.
What'd you say?
Hold up,
What you say about me?
Hold up, everybody on Zoom. We gonna address this shit.
Hey, but like to me, like I just think it is a very, very good question that makes you reflect, just in general, as you grow, Courtney, as you said, like, hey, maybe I'm not that mature, but like for me, it just made me think, like, what does this word really even mean?
Nah, that's crazy, man. Because for me, dang, I probably would react like Co.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like, all right, let me take a step back. I would try to, like, I'm definitely gonna say something. Okay. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna try to be like witty and try to be funny or whatever, and try to deflect or try to snap back the best way I can by being peaceful. You know what I mean? Like in any way I can.
Hey Jay, you be like, your mama.
Exactly.
Your mama's a
like,
bitch.
Yeah. And then it just,
to those things. And it kind of escalates, right? And then to your point, it's like, it's not only the masculinity, but a little bit of its ego, right? So if it's like just two of us and, somebody's walking down the street and, they own something and they throw that out, I might like, all right, man, I ain't even going to pay attention. But then if there's like a crowd around or if there's just somebody that acknowledges that, then it's just like, oh, okay, I got to perform or I got to say something. You know what I mean? Just because now my rep is on the line. Just for those single words.
It's
man.
such an interesting dynamic, man.
It is.
The one thing I would love for you all to ask as like men who are leaders in the community, in your families, right, is would a reaction to that word be worth your freedom?
oh, y'all get that. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But I just think
Dang.
this world is fucking crazy.
It is.
And sometimes in some situations, dog, you got to meet crazy with crazy in this world.
Why do you think so?
Man, because
Because you were at war at that point?
because at the end of the day, this world don't give a fuck. Like we're sane intellectuals, you know what I mean, who's actually thinking about that. Yeah. Like you're actually thinking hard about how that word would affect, how that word should affect you as an individual.
Yeah.
Right? Now, is it worth going to jail? Is that how that defines me? You know what I mean? That's not really who I am. Mm-hmm. But in the grand scheme of things, this world is crazy, and the person that called you that ain't thinking like you.
Right.
So they ain't gonna give you the time to sit there and talk them through some shit that makes sense. You got to say, nah, I ain't no fucking bitch.
Got it.
And this is why I ain't no fucking bitch.
Got
And
it.
I just can't let you walk around here thinking I'm a bitch.